y'all some time to come to the room. Calling all of my light sleepers to the room. Come on in. Calling all of my light sleepers. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come in real quick. In a minute, I'm just gonna start talking. And hopefully you see this on replay. Hopefully my light sleep is not still trying to sleep because they ain't getting no sleep last night. All right. I'm almost 2 minutes in. I'm gonna get started. Okay, so the purpose of this live that I'm doing is to help those people out there who consider themselves light sleepers, who can hear every single thing and it wakes you up. It makes you wake up groggy in the morning. You feel like you need to take several naps. If you have a partner that snores, if you have a dog that snores, teenagers moving around the house all times of the night. Yeah. You hear your neighbors, you hear police cars or fire hydrants, fire sirens, whatever, airplanes. Like I hear airplanes throughout the night. So for you, this video is for you. And I'm just going to be sharing a few tips for things that I have tried out to help me to sleep through the night. And no matter how many disturbances I have while I'm sleeping, I typically can get between 6 to 8 hours of sleep at night. And not many people can say that. I'm also a vivid dreamer where I do remember my dreams when I wake up because they play out like movies. So when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. But the littlest thing will wake me up. And it's like I can't finish the dream out. Like sometimes I be wanting to know what happened in my dream, and then the channel changes or something wakes me up and I can't go back to it. I'm not a lucid dreamer. Can't go back to the dream and finish out the story. I just have to, yeah, it's always on to be continued. But I have tried like eye mask. So if you've tried eye mask before and you need the room to be pitch black, you have blackout curtains, they're not working, you have a partner who likes to watch TV and you're ready to go to bed. I've tried different types of eye masks, but the one that I like the most is the one with these little indentions because they don't flatten too much on your eyes. They give it some space and some room for your eyes to breathe. You don't want to suffocate I don't know if you can really suffocate your eyes, but you don't want to suffocate your eyes and then they be all crusty and dusty when you wake up in the morning, or you end up with some type of clogged tear ducts, or you get these little bumps or something that forms on your eyelids. So I've noticed that the ones with these little indentions or the cushion around are the best types to sleep with, in my opinion, because they give it that space around your eye. So you can test those out. This is one thing, but this isn't going to help you with the sounds while you're sleeping. I'm sorry if I hit my mic. This isn't going to help you with that. This is just going to help you with that darkness, to block out the light or TV or things like that. Now, as far as okay, one more thing I'm going to say, and this doesn't help you with the sound either, but if you are a person that grinds their teeth while you're sleeping, you've been diagnosed with TMJ. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it or YouTube it. You grind your teeth and you bite the inside of your jaw, you bite your tongue while you sleep. One thing that helps me with those, and I've tried several types. I've tried the big old mouthpieces like a football player or somebody that plays sports to put in your mouth. I've had a bite guard or retainer when I did have braces, because I did not leave them on the whole time. So I had a retainer and I would bite through the retainer to the point where it was like a whole space missing. But these have helped me tremendously. And it's a bunch of, they come from CVS. They're not that expensive, but the dental guards. And I'll show you what it looks like. And it comes with 16 in a box. And when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I just rinse them really good. You can clean it. You can, I guess, put it in mouthwash if you want to. But this is the way it looks. So it has this opening here where you're not closing up your whole mouth. It's not bulky and sticking out. So it sits like this. It has these little pieces in the back. And you just pop it in. Now, I like to put mine on the bottom teeth because this is, I guess that's where I grind my teeth. I don't know. But it goes in just like this. And you just sleep. And it stops you from grinding your teeth. So that's a help to help you sleep throughout the night without biting your mouth. So that's one thing I do. And sometimes I forget it in the bathroom. So I'll keep one on my a fresh one on my nightstand, or one in the bathroom. So I don't want to get up. I don't feel like getting up to get it. So I just have an extra one somewhere else. Or if I go somewhere overnight, I'll keep, like we stay at a hotel or something, or go on a trip, I'll keep one in my little overnight bag, my little whole bag. So I have them in different places and I won't have to worry about not having it. Now let's get to the sounds. And I don't know if you could hear the airplane flying over my home, but I'm not far from an Air Force base. So I hear those. Now, one I've tried are these little foamy ones. And these are the ones people may see often. You use these if you go to like a car show, like a monster truck show or something, or if you work in construction, where you just kind of pinch it and roll and then put it in your ear and then let it like expand back to fill up your ear canal. I've tried these and I had a really big container of these. Now, if you sweat in the middle of the night, or like you build up a lot of wax in the middle of the night, these, you can't reuse them too often. So you will go through a container really fast. But these are helpful if you can get them to stay in a good position in your ear, and they stay in throughout the night. I've had times where I woke up and one was missing. I don't know where it went. So then I had to keep reusing more, and then I would never have an even pair after a while. But some of them do come in these fancy containers where if you do need to take them with you on the go. Now, after a while, I got tired of those. Because then I was trying to rig it and I was like, let me try to wash it. Let me try to wash off any type of wax or residue and reuse it. But after a while, they don't squeeze, pinch well, and then yeah, it just doesn't fit right. After that, I tried this other brand. So this other brand, it looks different. It looks like a little tree. It's a little tiny tree, but then it has this long piece at the end. And if you ever get these and you look at the reviews, a lot of people will say that they cut some of this off. And it's not like it's going to get lost in your ear, but you put it in there and like you got this long thing sitting out. So if you're a side sleeper, that's going to be too much. But you can get it in there and it kind of plugs it and you take it out. Now, the reason I'm trying to think, the reason I got these, no, it wasn't these. Okay. I'll get to that part in a second. So I had a few and it comes in, you can get different quantities, but this one had how many? It doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me how many came in this particular pack, but it was a good variety of them and you can reuse them often. They're silicone, so they're not like the other ones that it just absorbs into it. The wax and stuff just absorbs into it. But they're silicone, supposed to be breathable. Cut this piece off. It's easy to cut off, and then you can put them in your ear, try it out. Now, this didn't block all the sound for me. Like, I still heard snoring. I could still hear my dog walking on the hardwood floor. And then I had an instance. Now, this is what made me stop using these. I had an instance where I could feel it coming out in the middle of the night. And I tried to push it back in and go back to sleep. And when I woke up the next morning, my ear just sounded muffled, clogged. And I was like, what is going on with my ear? Why does my ear sound clogged? And I'm doing all these things, trying to pop it, trying to chew gum, yawning like I'm on an airplane. And that's what it felt like, airplane ear. So I'm trying to do all of that and nothing is working. And it's only one ear, to the point where it felt like pressure and it was really annoying. So I was like, what is going on with my ear? It lasted for days. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my ear? What's going on with my ear? I did all of this research to figure out where all this pressure was coming from. I was like, is something stuck in my ear? I took this little camera that I have, and it's like you hook it up to your phone, and it has this little stick, and maybe one day I'll show you that. But it has this little stick with a light and a camera at the end where you kind of can see in there and you're looking at it on your phone. Nothing was stuck in my ear. It just looked a little irritated. It was a little red near the eardrum. It's like I'm flushing my ear with water, putting eardrops, making sure. It's just, I don't know. I didn't know what was going on. Did some research, WebMD, I don't know, some stuff. And I saw that sometimes using these can cause air to build up in your ear. So that air pressure has pushed up against your eardrum, causing irritation. And after a while, you just have to wait for it to go away on its own and has to heal on its own. I was like, I need something. I don't want to put them things back in my ear. So what am I going to use? I need to sleep. So this last thing I'm going to show you is what I live by. And it is a Bluetooth headset. This one is by Music Cozy, but it's a headband that you put on and you can use it you can cover your eyes if you want to, but it has these speakers, like these little Bluetooth speakers on the side. You charge it right here. You charge it behind this. There's a charging port there. The volume, the power button. And when you turn the power button on, let's see if you hear it. You can't hear it. It's really low. Turn it back on. Turn it back off. But it's really low. So sometimes I've taken it off to see how loud it is outside of it. And you can't really hear much. But it has the speakers there. You put it over your head and they're right over your ears. And if you need to cover your eyes, you can bring it down a little bit if you want to. But I still use my eye mask and just put this over my head like this and go to sleep. Now, let's say if you have your hair wrapped and stuff, it holds your bonnet on, it holds it in place. And you can play whatever you want to. Now, my favorite is white noise or brown noise or pink noise. And listen to that, and you're hearing like shh. So that noise helps to cancel out anything else that's going on around me. White noise doesn't help help that well for the snoring, especially on the highest volume. But I may turn on brown noise or pink noise. It might be a little bit louder for me. You can play ocean sounds, um, nature sounds. You can play music if that's what you want to listen to. You can listen to a podcast. You can listen to meditation stuff or mantras. But this is what I live by. This is amazing. Now, if you live by yourself and you're nervous about not hearing things that's going on around you for your own safety, if you have little kids, babies, and you need to hear the child, I wouldn't turn it up too high, or I would at least have part of your ear covered or one ear covered completely. But me, I don't need to hear that. I don't want to hear my dog tiptoeing in her little baby dog Jordans. I don't want to hear nothing. So definitely give this Bluetooth headband a try. If you need to get some sound sleep, you can even use this while working out at the gym or going on a walk and you don't want to have um yeah, just try it. You can try it at work if you want to, and you're not supposed to have no earbuds and stuff in. You can pretend like it's your headband for your hair. You can have it in there. You can slick it back like this and just have it covering up your ears. They won't know the difference. Like, you have it on real low. You can even be talking to somebody on the phone. You can be looking at a YouTube video while you're moving about and be nowhere near your phone and hear everything you need to hear. So those are my tips. And I'm messing up my other little headband. Those are my tips for my sound sleepers, my people that are waking up and just groggy and just irritated and annoyed and tired. And if you have something like this or you recommend something else, please make a comment to let me know, and I will definitely try that. And if you created a product and you would like for me to try it and give it a review, then please definitely leave a comment, or you can email me at info@rekadavis.com and I will gladly try your product. So that is it for me today. For my sound sleepers, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will be back with more reviews. If you have other content that you would like for me to post, things you want to talk about, questions you want to ask me, feel free, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you, babies. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.